Half a day CNMI, I'm Jackie Ray, Public Relations Officer for the Department of Public Safety. In December of 2017, KSBN reporter Sherry Riggs did a story on the growing problem of meth distribution and use here in the CNMI. And in that regard, she asked Police Commissioner Robert Guerrero one specific question. Are there any meth labs on the island? And to that, the commissioner had this response.
It's not made locally. We haven't found any proof of any labs on the island. We strongly believe that it's coming in from off-island ready for distribution.
At the time of that interview, there were no meth labs that had been discovered on the island. And even with the DEA arrest of 2 men connected to meth, that fact still remains true. But to understand why, you must understand how meth is created. When you think of meth labs, you may envision a scene from Breaking Bad. And while elaborate kitchens do exist, most often they are home kitchens like this one, and they pose an immediate threat to the community.
If someone has been manufacturing or using ice in a house, what they're leaving behind is contamination that could hurt somebody else. The problem is worse than we think. We're seeing consistent types of health effects, primarily things like sleep disturbance, severe respiratory problems, eye irritations and skin rashes.
You may also experience headaches, fatigue, dizziness, difficulty breathing, and chest pains. Cleanup of these labs takes weeks, and public health officials will have to wear a hazmat suit to protect them from the toxic waste created while cooking the drug.
Methamphetamine residues are the drug residues that you can't really see as such. So it settles on the hard surfaces, but then it gets into all the porous things. So your carpets and your curtains and your furnishings and the walls.
But there is an easier and cheaper way. It doesn't involve cooking or an elaborate setup. You just need a few items you can carry in your backpack. It's called the shake and bake method, and these users will add Sudafed and other household items to a bottle, shake it, and let it sit. Meth labs are known to explode, causing property and physical damage to anyone in their wake. On a smaller scale, backpack users could experience explosions as well. If they shake the bottle the wrong way, loosen the top too quickly, or too much air gets inside the bottle, it will explode, often causing permanent damage or fatal results for the user. The backpack or shake and bake arrest is the first of its kind here in the CNMI, and DPS is working to make sure it's a trend that doesn't catch on. The DEA arrest of the 2 backpack suspects was a direct result of a local pharmacy alerting authorities when they noticed suspicious purchasing activity. All pharmacies in the area are required to do so, and DPS will continue to follow every lead as well as work closely with the DEA in an effort to reduce methamphetamine in the CNMI. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to call us anytime at 664-9001, or you can leave a comment or message us on our Facebook page. That's CNMI DPS 670. For the Department of Public Safety, I'm Jackie Ray, and we'll see you next time.